when I beat the dragon episode 25, just after recording, I started exporting the video, and in the meantime I did a few things. One of them was right-clicking the dragon egg so it would go into a better place for me to collect it. I saw the particles in which direction it went, which looked like it was going southeast of me, and I explored all that area, looked around, even looked on little ledges over the side, and I'm pretty sure there's no hidden caves inside the island, but I could not find it. And I genuinely thought it was lost until I came here to Airfall's base. The egg. The egg somehow found its way to Airfall's base. And I was cracking up when I saw this. I just wandered here through the portal and I saw this and I just like, you can't be serious. The egg actually survived. So my theory as to how it got here is I right-clicked it and I saw the direction it went into, but in reality it didn't move that far at all. It fell through the portal, and then it teleported to spawn, and then shortly after this, while exploring, I said in the chat, hey guys, there's free EXP at spawn, because some of the orbs fell into the portal, and I said, you can go collect them if you want. So, I reckon Aerofoil went to spawn, collected the experience, which he said was 18 levels, and he found the egg, and took it with him. I have no idea why it says well deserved, but he kept saying in the chat, and I didn't think anything of it. But Aerofoil, you really didn't do anything other than take the experience in the egg. I killed the dragon alone, so really I have all rights to the egg. So I'm sorry, but it's not well deserved. It's time to take back the egg. There we go. And just to make you happy, I'll leave something behind. Like, I don't know, maybe a clay block. You might be low on clay or something, so here's a clay block for you. Wunderbar. It's nothing like what you gave it. Meh. And that light actually has no effect now whatsoever. There. He'll never notice. Hey, this is Menfa, all I was fake, and welcome back. And that's the story of a dragon egg. Yeah, I recorded that ages ago. And I'm back after the New Year's. I was going to make an episode before the New Year's explaining where I was going over New Year's, but I forgot to pack, so yeah, I had to couldn't record an episode, unfortunately. But yeah, it was cool. I went on a camp with lots of people I know. S. Bolton was there as well. He was socially awkward as he always is, even more than me. Which, that's reassuring, I guess you could say. What's up here? Anyway, where are we? We're in my layer 10 mine, and here is a beacon with haste effect, as you can see here, haste 2. And you probably can't tell, but this is actually directly under my house. I just moved the beacon all the way down to layer 5, and the reason was that the beacon affects everything above it to a certain point, but that's around the build height, I believe, but it only affects like 50 blocks down or something like that. So I decided to put it on layer 5, and I'm doing this huge mine just ripping through here. And in case you haven't seen, in my hand I've got the sweeper, my efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 pick, and let's go show you what it can do. So it's pretty powerful, and you can go mining easily like this. If I angle it right, I could just go on a mine forever. Well, until the beacon's range goes, and there's my torch until that one. But yes, I've been doing this for a while. It's nice and stress-free, so it's a nice way to mine. And I've collected a lot. This chest was filled pretty much after one digging, and this is my loot for this time. Yes, I found a diamond pick and 2 diamond shovels in a random dungeon I found. I mean, it's new 1.7 feature they added. You can find diamond tools and even sponges and dragon eggs. It's pretty cool. But yeah, so this is where I think I'm going to do the rest of my mining. This tunnel here is actually the original tunnel I was going to plan, which would connect Spawn and my house, because I think I made this around, or started making off camera around episode 13, and that was because my Nether was glitching up. I mean, for some reason, whenever I was around the portal in like the original Nether portal in the Nether, if you don't know, I actually had to delete my Nether. It just got so laggy. Well, not laggy, it just crashed my game and I couldn't do anything, so I had to delete the Nether and restart. And basically, it's happening again. I think I mentioned it in Christmas episode with the ice spikes biome. On the path it goes through this area where I just crash out. And yeah, it's expanded a bit to some of the fortresses, so I have no idea what I'm going to do. It's only me who's affected, and I am LAN host, so well, it's not on LAN right now, but it might have something to do with that. It might have something to do with the fact I'm playing on Mac. It might have something to do with the fact that this world was generated by a server. And if you see episode 1 is actually on the server, then it crashed, and then episode 2, I moved it to my Mac and put it on LAN, and ever since then it's been on LAN. Today I tried putting it on my on server again, but I don't know, the server exe is really weird. It's just blank. Other people are having the same problem, but I don't know a solution yet. But I'll try and look out for one of those. So I've modified this bit rather than just being... It's glitching out there, don't worry about it. Rather than it being a glass pole in the middle, I decided to put a bit of a water fountain with glass still there, so it will go through. A little bit annoying, but it's the best I can do, and it still looks cool. And as for above, you may have seen in episode 25 in that extra clip. It always... I don't know why, but I think there's a glitch in this corner where for some reason it thinks that sunlight is coming down here, because you may have seen it. It looked dark, and now it's just like vroom, bright, as if sunlight is shining down directly on it. I mean, this is actually a grass block right here, so I can't raise the roof any further. When I put it on the roof, I'm going to actually have to stick it on top like that. I've also started doing this. I'm going to rip down this wall soon as well and put something there. I might put some is it aesthetics? Some nether warts, which you can also pluck if you want to. And here, I mean, look at the frames per second. It's 13 right now without recording. Oh, it's 10 without recording. It's around about 18. And yeah, this world, there's a lot of problems going on it. I mean, I actually seriously considered like maybe making a new world, but I don't really want to. I like this world too much for that. And another problem I was experiencing, basically, when I went to the stronghold last time, I was thinking to myself, I really don't like walking that far, so I decided to make a nether portal. This one I believe its X and Z is aligned with a point very close to where the oval portal in my house is, except it's aligned on top of the house. I'll show you whereabouts it is. And when I move this, that may be affecting it somehow. Because, I mean, if they were perfectly aligned, then the portal would be basically where that block is, directly above on top of the mountain. And then I decided to move it down here for convenience and looks. But when I went to make the stronghold portal, I can get it to go from the portal to the Nether, well, from the stronghold portal to the Nether, but I can't get back. So I tried multiple ways on trying to get through. It kept creating portals when I went through in the Nether, even with exact coordinates, and I had no idea what to do. And in the end I started placing portals in random places, and this is the hilarious thing. I made a portal on the other side of this tunnel here, and yeah, it's still here, and it's right around the corner, and I was hoping that this might be close enough to connect to it. I don't know, like, where in relationship to the stronghold it appears, but no joke, I entered a portal and I appeared in this place. Check it out. I appeared in the middle of a dungeon. I never place portals in a dungeon, and I'm pretty sure it's not discovered because the loot's all here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But I found a dungeon by broken nether portals. I mean, I saw a video ages ago in beta days of the same thing, but yeah, I never really expected that to actually happen. And then it just twists around. There's lots of sand and water. It goes out to the sea. I should check where, but I haven't done that yet. Yeah, this world is crazy. And I just got punched by you, stupid thing. And I just broke it without a pickaxe. Haven't been to the dual spider spawner on camera in a long time, since I made that bad pun joke, which I have an odd feeling it's episode 17. Was it? Anyway, for anyone who doesn't know, which I know I got 2 new subscribers over the New Year's while I was gone, so hello people. I forgot your names, but one of them is Stu, and someone has like their proper name. You guys know who you are, so welcome aboard. Anyway, so this is the dual spider farm. This used to be an abandoned mine shaft and my pick's broken, but basically back here it continues and down there it continues. What happened is that's a cave spider spawner, and I found a regular spider dungeon right here, so I decided to make a dual spider spawner. Since then I have found 2 cave spider spawners pretty close to each other. The only problem is that, like these 2, they're both low down on layer 27. I think they were layer 23 in fact, which is hard to kill. With the cave spider spawner, no problems. They die by full damage, no problem. The regular spider spawner, it's one further and they're regular spiders. And sometimes they spawn spider jockeys, so skeletons. It's also a skeleton farm, but not so much. And I have most problems with this. So as you can see, it's a bit bright down there. What's down there? Yeah, let's take the risk. Put on my feather falling freeboots. Leroy Jenkins! Okay, so down here, we have a massive lava pit above signposts, because signposts are not flammable, for those of you who don't know. Basically, the spiders and sometimes skeletons fall through the lava, get hurt by that, and they've got so much momentum that they keep going and they hit the ground and take damage from that as well. So with the regular spiders and skeletons, they just fell, but some of them survived. whereas they get burnt, hurt by the lava, catch fire, and almost guaranteed death. And so I've got a few resources down here. Yeah, another one died. And it's pretty good. I've got a few stacks of wool from it. Well, lots of stacks of lots of stacks of I can't even say it properly. String. Well, I actually didn't get burnt. I think that's in hoppers now. Is it? Yep. My nonoms. And when I get round to it, I'm going to make a maybe make a sword just between arrows, bones, and string. But yeah, the farm's now operational. The first proper AFK farm which does all the work for you. So that's pretty cool. I might build a fish farm around there somewhere, I'm thinking. And this is half slab, so I can keep it dark without regular mob spawning. I think they can still spawn if it were closer, but it's without. It's not in range anymore. So yeah, that should be all. Thanks for watching. I was gonna say I hope you subscribe, but I really don't like saying that anymore. It just sounds too... It sounds like those people who spam like, oh hey, I'm a small channel, check me out. Like, I get heaps of them, and earlier today I was talking to one of them. It's not cool. If you do it, just don't do it because people don't like it. I mean, you will get the people who say, oh yeah, this is cool stuff, even if, like, one of them, it wasn't good quality, but there was still people saying, oh, this is good stuff. And I just think they were trying to make him feel good, but you shouldn't do that. If someone does that, you should tell them the truth. That's what I think. But anyway, I'll try and upload a new video of a new series, which is Minecraft as well, on the Aerocraft server with aerofoil. Stay tuned.